Welcome back to video 4, which is the last of 4 videos for the Digital SRM course and new client onboarding. In video 3, we produced the first digital security risk assessment, and then this final video we're going to add location maps, incident maps, and incident charts. So the first thing we need to do is log back into the account. And having logged into the account, we need to select some data to view. I'm going to select months because the charted data over multiple years looks better, and I'm going to select 2 years worth of data. The data we're looking at today is UK police data. So we hit refresh. It's going to start searching this area, but subject to the amount of data that you have in the system, this could take up to a couple of minutes. And in this case, for UK police data around this area, we may be talking in excess of 250,000 incidents. So it may take a little time. So our data's loaded, and now we need to capture that data for use in a report. So to view this data on the dashboard here, we bring up the legend item, and that will show us the count of different types of incidents within this cluster view. When we capture this image, the image that is included in the report includes this legend field. So to capture this image, we click Incident Analysis, Cluster Map, and then select Capture. Now again, this process may take a couple of minutes, as it's taking this data set and transferring it into a part of the database where we can access it from the report builder. The image and legend has now been captured, so now we can assign it to a report. I'm going to use the Demo Office SRA report. Okay, that image is now available in the image gallery within the project itself, and we're going to take a look at that in a minute. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just select some of the categories of incidents to show as a heat map. So I open up security incidents, and then I'm going to select 3 categories: antisocial behavior, violent crime, and public order. And then I'm going to view this as a heat map. Now we've got the heat map view, I want to capture this image for use in my report. So I go back to the incident analysis page and press capture again. Now you'll see at the top here a white bar. The movement of that white bar is indicating the data transfer into a part of the database that allows this image to be available in your report gallery. Okay, that image has been now captured, and now I'm going to assign it to the same report. Now again, this process can take a little bit of time. You can see the white bar at the top of the page moving towards the right. In this video, we've speeded it up a little bit for efficiency. Okay, that image has now been assigned to the report. Now with another view of data we might want to look at is a chart. So in this case, I'm going to use 3 categories to plot against time in intervals of a month and create a chart from it. There's our chart. We capture the chart data. And again, assign it to our report. There, successfully assigned. Now let's go into our report and see where those images are available. So we go into context, into location, and then we open our instant analysis gallery. So in this case, we have 2 versions of the cluster map, heat map and chart map. The top is from a previous report and the bottom is the report that we are just about to complete. So to select these images for the report, I tick each one in turn, and they will be the ones available to us within the report builder. If I want to check the data that is being used to create that image, we press view and you can see the data set there with the data behind it. Another type of map that we will need to use is a location map. So by selecting the location map tab and then adjusting the map to the view that you would like, including any additional information that you may have added to the map, when you press the camera icon, that will capture that location view and you will be able to view that image in the gallery. Now in this case, we have 3 different views of location, but this is the latest version, and so what I'm going to do is click the top right hand corner where the green arrow indicates that is the default view that will be used in the report builder. Now the final map that you can capture as part of the Hawksite SRM platform is within 2 different time frames of incident data. So in this case, I'm going to select data from March 2020 to March 21 in one window, the left-hand window, and from 2021 to March 2022 in the right-hand window. And each time I click refresh data while the 2 separate data sets load into the left and right hand windows of this split temporal screen. So both data sets have now loaded up, and by moving the scroll bar from left to right, I'm revealing either the left hand or the right hand data range. And by selecting the legend icon, I can see the different counts of crime categories that will be included in the report. To show these two time frames of incident data around the same location, I click the camera icon, and two separate maps with two separate data sets within the designated time frames will then be shown in the incident analysis gallery and will be available for you to select in the report builder. So to be sure it's there, we open up the incident analysis gallery. We wait for it to populate at the bottom. And that is our dual time frame instant data that will be available for your report. So that brings us to the end of the Get Started 4 video tutorials. You should now be fully conversant with the Hawkseye SRM platform and be able to produce your own security risk assessments going forward. Thanks for listening.